Okay, in this video I want to show you two things. I want to show you how to use the panel display and then also how to create subprograms. So to make your main program look a little neater and nicer. The first thing is panel display. Typically for our end user, they aren't going to want to see this. We don't want to show them the actual code that's running behind the system. We just want to give them some markers and things to help them. For example, like the marble reading and then this button to have them be able to press and allow it to blink the lights. I've made a few changes in the program from the last time. I've added the off right here so that way when the blink button is not pressed, it then turns off the lamps. If we click on panel, you can actually go into operating elements and drawing elements. You can add a bunch of shapes in here. You can make it look nice. You can change the colors, change the line widths, and all these kind of things. I'm just going to show you some basics on here. Here we could re-add buttons and displays, but then we have to relink them. So the easiest thing to do is to cut and paste. So these two, I'm going to go ahead and hold down Shift to select both, and then do a Control X to cut them. And then I'm going to paste them within, so Control V to paste them into here. And I can put them in this spot here. Now what this allows me is I can now run the program, and this is what the end user would see, is this particular window. And they could see the value of the photoresistor. So again, the photoresistor would change, you could see that, and then you could click on the blink button and cause the lights to begin to blink. Again, this is what they would be able to control. If they wanted to see what's going on in the program, you could go back here and see that it's working. But this is something that you would probably see in industry, is this right here. You could also put variable values that would show, number of marbles that were sorted of each color or type. So a lot of things you can put in this panel display, to make it look more professional, more realistic in what you would see as an operator of a machine. So something that you can make your students do, if they get done with everything else, it's like, okay, make a panel display, for someone who's actually controlling the whatever device that the automated device that they've created. So just something else there for you. I do want to show you how to write or how easy it is to create a subprogram. So if you look up here, you'll see that you've got a new subprogram. So I'm going to create a new one, and I'm going to call it Blinky, and just say that this blinks the lamps. Okay, so it created, so our main program is here. Now it creates a new tab called Blinky, and if we go into Programming Elements, into Subprogram, we can now add entry and exit points to our subprogram. We can actually rename these if we want to. You can actually have multiple entries and multiple exits. It's very nice. In a marble sorter, you can then have your sort subprogram, which has a single entry and then 3 exits, one for red, blue, and green. But in this case, we're just going to need 1 entry and 1 exit. We're going to take this chunk of code right here, and we're going to cut it, and we're going to paste it into Blinky. And we're just going to attach it to the entry and the exit points, and that's it. Then all we need to go to is in loaded programs, and then this, if you saved it, right now mine's currently called unnamed 1, but if you were to save that, it would be whatever the name of this program is. If you notice, here is Blinky, our subprogram, and we can just drop that right in here. And this now should function the same way as our program did before. So let's test. So if I go back to my panel, click on blink, it still works the exact same. So this allows me to have a subprogram within my main program that you know, to kind of clear it up and make it look nice and neat. I could have one here that, you know, it's called lights out or something like that, and I could put that subprogram right in this area. Okay, so hopefully that helps. A few more little tips and tricks and things that you could have your students do, make it a little bit more advanced for them. If they get done with their stuff early, again, kind of push them. There are lots of other things that are within here. The biggest asset, I think, is if you go into Open and you open some of the sample programs that exist. Some of those sample programs are found if you go into your program files, go down to Robopro, and then go to sample programs. There are sample programs for each level, and then they also have some of their kits that that you can purchase. I really like the RoboNuvac set. I think it's great. And then they also have a TX Automation Robots kit that I purchased as well. But these are really good. For example, if you look at the Nuvac, they have a card dealer, some sample programs here, and then they also show, you know, a lot of things in terms of what you can and what you can do with the programming. So it's kind of neat. With that, now some of the comments are in German, but again, it's got subprograms for each of, you know, these different you know, tasks that they want to accomplish. So again, there is English in here. I guess it's in all different language, but you can see that there, and just let them kind of comb through these and see if they can find anything that, you know, that allows them or kind of piques their interest to put in their own programs. So hopefully that helps. And if you have any questions, you can leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you, or you can send me an email at my email address and try to help you out. Thanks.